School District Board of Trustees in regular session on Tuesday, March 30th, 2021 by telephonic and or video conferences and in person in accordance with suspension of certain provisions of the Texas Open Meetings Act as authorized by the Governor of Texas and the state's Attorney General at 5:31 p.m. Board members present, Ms. Maricel Kiana, Mr. Fred Roberts, Mrs. Nelda Sullivan. Is Mr. Bailey going to be
He's
here?
across the hall.
Okay. He'll be here in a minute then.
Yes, he just. Yeah,
And
here we
Kenny
go.
is at his son's ball game. He should be here. Mr. Marshall Kendrick and myself, Vicki Morgan. So no one is via Zoom this evening. We're all here in person.
Hallelujah.
Board members absent, we have none because we know that both Mr. Fernandez and Mr. Bailey are going to be here. Let the record indicate that a quorum of board members is present, that this meeting is duly called, and that notice of this meeting was posted in accordance with the Texas Open Meetings Act, Texas Government Code, Chapter 551. The invocation tonight will be given by Mr. Marshall Kendrick and the pledges by Ms. Kiana. Would you please stand?
Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for this wonderful green spring we're seeing pop out of the ground after the cold weather we've had. We thank you for who you are, the great creator. We thank you for this district. We thank you for the way that you've placed your hand over it and protect us and guide us through this pandemic and through the freeze and many different things that families face, that school district face, and our employees face. We pray for those that are having difficulty health-wise right now. Steve Fleming, for one. I'm glad to see Vicki and Nelda back tonight after their surgeries and problems that they've had with their knees. We thank you for guiding and directing us in the way that you do for the betterment of our students and for our employees. We pray that you be with our first line responders, wherever they are, wherever they serve, that you might protect them and protect their families. We hold them up to you for thanks and for what they do for us in protecting us and our country.
Amen.
Father, just bless this country. We ask that you would guide and direct and let us find our way back to you. And we just pray all of this in your name. We pray.
Amen.
Please join me in the pledge to the American flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That's the Texas flag.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
We're going to adjourn to closed session pursuant to Texas Government Code Sections 551.074 for the purpose of considering the appointment, employment, evaluation, reassignment duties, discipline, or dismissal of a public officer or employee, or to hear complaints or charges against public officer or employee concerning matters related to the superintendent's recommendations to hire administrative personnel and or the superintendent's recommendations related to renewals, non-renewals, and terminations of contract for professional personnel. 551.071 to consult with district's attorneys concerning matters on which the attorney's duty to the district under the Code of Professional Responsibility clearly conflicts with the Texas Open Meetings Act, to seek the advice of its attorney about pending or contemplated litigation or a settlement offer, and or to consider legal advice regarding items specifically listed on the agenda. 551.072 for the purpose of discussing the purchase, exchange, lease, or value of real property. We will reconvene in open session at 7:00 p.m., reconvening at 7:02 p.m. We're glad to have each one of you here. It's nice to see a fuller boardroom. Okay, first is special recognition.
All right, board members, not sure if our microphones are on or not. They are? Okay, can you hear? All right, very good. So tonight we are here with an exciting group. They've been so exciting to watch all season, and of course wrapped up an award-winning season that you're going to hear all about. Some of you were at the game, so you know about this, but the PHS varsity boys basketball team is here. We can clap. Led by the awesome coaches. We have our head coach, John Pillow, and our assistant coach, Chance LaFleur. And we're going to bring Laura Gomez, the principal of the Mighty Eagles, up to the podium, and she's going to introduce her team.
Good evening. Buenas noches a todos. As you know, our Pasadena High School varsity basketball team had a historic season. The team was led by Coach Pillow and assistant coach LaFleur. The roster included 6 Brock Fosnight, Julio Garza, Nelson Herrera, Tony Jaramillo, Edwin Santos, and Benito Reyes. 2 juniors, Joel De La Garza, and Kanye Ortiz. 4 sophomores, Davion Johnson, Kevin Forrest, Keaton Smith, and Mauricio Vela. And won 47-43 to earn the title of Region 3 by district champions. Throughout this historic season, the team has had multiple television features, including ABC 13, Fox 26, and the AT&T Sports Network, as well as many articles from the Houston Chronicle. The team's achievements include the following: District 22 6A champions, Region 3 by district champions, H-Town High School Sports Play of the Week, H-Town High School Sports Team of the Week presented by Allegiance Bank. Pasadena Mayor Jeff Wagner named February the 12th Pasadena Varsity Basketball Day for the city of Pasadena.
All right.
Head coach John Pillow was named District 22 6A Coach of the Year. Junior Kanye Ortiz was named 22 6A Most Valuable Player. He was also featured in a player profile in the Houston Chronicle. Sophomore Kevin Forrest was named District 22 6A Offensive Player of the Year and Defense Player of the Year. He was also named to the Region 3 All-Region teams by the Texas Association of Basketball Coaches. Senior Brock Fosnight was named to the District 22 6A First Team. He was also honored as the Academic All-State from the Texas Association of Basketball Coaches. Senior Benito Tello was named to the District 22 6A Second Team. Benito currently has an offer to play basketball at Paul Queens College. Senior Nelson Herrera received District 22 6A honorable mention. He was also honored as the Academic All-State from the Texas Association of Basketball Coaches. Nelson is currently has 5 college offers to play football. Senior Julio Garza received District 22 6A honorable mention. Julio has also 4 college offers to play football. Sophomore Keaton Smith received District 22 6A honorable mention. Senior Tony Jaramillo was featured at Fox 26 Making the Grade segment for his outstanding work on the court and in the classroom. Tony currently has a college offer to play football. He was also honored as Academic All-State from the Texas Association of Basketball Coaches. Recognition by the Houston Commissioner Adrian Garcia for the team's historic season and their volunteer work dispersing supplies in precinct 2 community food drive. Local business Pasadena Nutrition Center named AT in their honor. As the season progressed, the success of these young men rallied our Eagle Nation family and community, leading to proud hearts and games that sold out in record times. Congratulations to our coaches and the entire championship roster. We are so proud of all they have accomplished and know that these achievements and memories will stay with the community forever.
Amen.
Parents here?
Yeah. Can we get their parents to stand up? We want to see the parents of these great
We
kids.
had a lot of proud parents. for sure.
Gracias por todo su apoyo.
So to the coaches and players, I mean, just outstanding. You've made us so proud and it was awesome to watch y'all play. Just your teamwork together and your talent is unbelievable, but such a respectful team. I mean, I was at the playoff games, both of them, and you're a respectful team and you play with your heart, but you don't let that show in any other way but making us proud as a district and as a former Pasadena High School alumni. Go Eagles. We got some picture taken. I know you are used to this, but we're gonna put you all over social media.
Great job.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, team.
Thank you. Good job.
Thank you.
So proud. Y'all are awesome.
So board members, I know that was very exciting. We have other exciting news. Many students dream of obtaining a college degree, but life sometimes gets in the way. But the Dell Scholars Program offers comprehensive, individualized support to help students overcome academic challenges, increase their financial literacy, and navigate the personal circumstances that impact their college experience. Y'all know Dr. Karen Hickman, Deputy Superintendent for Academic Achievement, so she's going to talk a little bit about this program.
So the Dell Scholars, as Dr. Powell said, provides a support system for the challenges that many students face while pursuing a degree at a four-year university. Dell Scholars receive a $20,000 scholarship, a laptop, a $500 annual credit for textbook purchases, and many other additional support services to make sure that they complete that degree in those 4 years. The Dell Scholars Program requires applicants to have completed an approved college readiness program in grades 11 and 12. And in our district, AVID is the one that we use. It's our premier college support program that we put our students through. And it's offered at each of our early college high schools, 4 of our comprehensive high schools, and CTHS. These students are highly motivated and demonstrate the drive to succeed and have the potential and ambition in their quest for a college education. We need to thank some of our folks here, Pat Sermis and the advanced academic team, for supporting our young scholars and really bringing AVID to our district and helping it flourish. Nationally, 500 Dell Scholars are selected, and this year we have 13 Dell semifinalists, and of these, 5 are the actual finalists in our school district. So that's amazing. Let's start with Carmen Solis from Pasadena High School.
Hello, good evening. I'm here to recognize the PHS senior Antonio Leon, but I would also like to recognize that all the students here a year ago were faced with a great change in the way that their education was presented to them. Their platform changed greatly. A lot of lives changed greatly a year ago with the pandemic, and these students have persevered. They have persevered with the help of their family, and with the help of wonderful and amazing educators. Antonio Leon is a wonderful role model and example of what a student athlete is. He has been an AVID for 4 years. He was an AVID 1 year in intermediate school. And he has been accepted to 7 different universities and has now chosen to attend the University of Houston Central, who is playing in March Madness. Woo! Go Cougs! He also will be pursuing a business degree. Antonio was also the captain of the cross-country team as well as the track team, and at some point did play soccer, but decided to focus on his academics this year. He has held, he is also a dual credit student. He is top 10% of his class, as well as a member of the National Honor Society and college ambassador. He challenges himself constantly in the classroom as well as on the track, but more so as a great classmate and friend. He is a true example of what it means to be a mighty eagle who demonstrates courage, responsibility, and respect. I do also want to highlight that 2 of the boys that were on the basketball team are also AVID members. So AVID is great for our district. Our kids do a wonderful job, and we're so blessed to have AVID. So thank you. That's it.
Hi, good evening. I'm Teresa Sarabia and the AVID coordinator and teacher at Sam Rayburn High School. And I'd like to introduce my senior student, Elena Garcia, who is online, I think. In addition to being an AVID Dell Scholar semifinalist, she is ranked number 17 in her class. She has been accepted to the University of Houston main campus, downtown campus, Clear Lake campus, and she's been accepted to and will be attending the University of Texas at Austin to study geoscience. So hook 'em. Happily for her, there she is. Her UT education is almost entirely paid for at the moment, and she's received a $10,000 Horacio Alger scholarship, and we're currently waiting on hearing about a few more. She's been academic excellence all 4 years of high school. She's been part of the academic decathlon team the last 2 years of high school, as well as being an AVID junior and senior year. And she's been a member of our Rayburn swim team the last 4 years, winning numerous races and medals. And she's been all city swim. She's been all district swim team member all 4 years. And she's been all region swim team member for 3 years. So I'm very proud of Elena. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Erin Thompson. I am the early college counselor at San Jacinto College South. And so I'll be presenting students from both South Houston and Dobie. Our first student is Alicia Nimsey. She should be virtual tonight. She is an awesome early college student. She comes from South Houston and she plans on attending University of Texas at Austin in the fall and majoring and taking the pre-med track. Alicia is on track currently to graduate in May with an Associate's of Art in General Studies. So she will finish her high school career and her associate's degree in May. Our second student is from Dobie, Henry Wynn, and he should be virtual as well. And Henry is an early college student. He will be graduating in May with an Associate's of Art in General Studies. He plans on attending the University of Texas at Austin, and he will major in neuroscience. And then our next student was a finalist. So Michaela Karkowski is a Dell semifinalist. She is an early college student from Dobie. She will be graduating in May with an Associate's of Arts in General Studies, and she'll be attending the University of Houston and majoring in education. And then next we have Kiana Oliver. She is an early college student from Dobie. She will be graduating in May with an Associate's of Arts in General Studies. She plans on attending University of Houston downtown, and she will major in business.
Wonderful that you're getting to.
And then we have Ivan Rivera, who is one of our finalists. And he will graduate in May with an Associates of Arts in General Studies. He is attending Texas Tech and will major in civil engineering.
Congratulations. I have to make you a Texas Tech. It's a great school.
Ms. Lopez, where are you? You need to sign up a young lady who's going to be a teacher. Go ahead and give her.
Good evening. The first ECHS Central semifinalist is Brittany Macias from Pasadena Memorial High School. She's not able to be with us this evening, but we do want to honor her. Throughout high school, she's been involved in the early college program and feels that Avid gave her the tools that she needed, such as efficient note-taking to be successful student that she is. And so she has not yet decided on a university, but she will be majoring in political science. Our second semifinalist is Jesse Luna from Pasadena High School. Throughout high school, Jesse has been involved in LULAC, after-school theater, and his church. He says that Avid has been beneficial for organizational strategies to be successful, as well as scholarships and resume building. Jesse will attend University of Houston at Clear Lake and will major in education, so we will have to recruit him as well. Okay, our first finalist is Janelle Miramontes from Pasadena Memorial. Throughout high school, Janelle has been involved in the National Honor Society, Student Council, Environmental Club, and Interact. She says that Avid helped her develop the skills to successfully balance being organized and staying organized with her schoolwork and her extracurricular activities. And so Janelle has not yet decided on a university, but she will be majoring in nutritional science. Our second finalist is Nancy Molina from Pasadena Memorial. Throughout high school, Nancy was involved in the drama department, and she says that Avid highlighted the importance of college for her and educated her on funding available for students. Nancy will most likely attend University of Texas and major in anthropology. Third finalist is Saul Alfaro from Sam Rayburn High School. Throughout high school, Saul was a member of the high school marching band, National Honor Society, the PISD Collegiate Scholar Program, the College Board National Hispanic Recognition Program, and volunteered more than 200 hours of community service. And so he credits Avid for teaching him how to be a critical thinker. Saul will attend the University of Houston and major in chemical engineering. And last but not least, Fatima Arif from Pasadena Memorial High School. Fatima was a member of the production theater, dance team, student council, and National Honor Society. She credits Avid with giving her the time and resources to apply for scholarships and college. Fatima will attend the University of Texas and major in psychology.
Do we want to have the parents of these students to please stand so we can recognize the parents? Any parents in the audience, please stand. We know it takes a lot of work to raise kids that are this dedicated to their studies, and they have amazing things in their future. So thank you, parents, for being here tonight and for supporting your student throughout their career. And of course, one of my teachers was the teacher, or one of my students when I was teacher was one of the Avid teachers. So I guess I'm getting old. All right, board members, another exciting award that I want to talk about that you probably wouldn't want me to is that you were School Board of the Year for TCEA. It's an honor and a privilege. The 7 members that you see up here are honored by the Texas Computer Education Association Board of the Year for their dedication to instructional technology in teaching and in learning and actively promoting the use of technology throughout the district. I can tell you we were a 1-to-1 district 5 through 12, and when COVID hit, they did not hesitate for a second to buy devices without any thought whatsoever, except for what do our kids need. So we immediately went to pre-K through 12, 1-to-1. And our personalized program, personalized learning program, some people used to call it Connect, which we call it now personalized learning, is the largest in the nation and one of the very, very best. So thank you to our board for that. We also had a virtual ceremony on March 4th to recognize the board being the best in Texas with other TCEA award designees. So today in the mail came their plaque. So I'm going to present this to them, as well as their lapel pin for being the most outstanding board in the state of Texas for their service and dedication to the advancement of technology and education. So let's hear it for our Pasadena Board of Trustees. We want to thank them, as well as the director of TCEA. He sends his words of encouragement and support, and that's from Robert Bennett, is the TCEA membership director. And I think, Mr. McCarley, you're going to make us take a picture, or do you just want us to stand where we're at? Okay. And then maybe after the meeting, just for the sake of time. All right, school board, if you'll stand for your recognition.
You want me to sit
Get in
on?
the middle there.
We're good, right there.
You need to step up there.
Can you?
A little bit of an injury.
Don't trip.
All right, ready?
No.
Oh. All right, congratulations. There you go, sir.
Now, press it down.
All right. And then we have our T-Spur Award. I don't know if everyone's aware, but we have one of the best PR departments. So I'm going to bring up Troy McCarley, Associate Superintendent for Communication and Community Relations. And he's going to say just a few words about all the awards they brought home from their annual conference.
Thank you, Dr. Powell. Thank you, Madam President and our Board of Trustees. Very, very exciting day for us. And I am here to highlight some important things and some great accomplishments of our communication department. Each year, our communication team attends the annual Texas School Public Relations Association Conference, where communication professionals throughout the state participate in professional development classes and celebrate the work of their peers. The most anticipated event of the conference is the Star Awards Banquet. This is held each year. The best of the best in Texas public relations compete in over 60 categories. This year, I am proud to recognize the Pasadena ISD communication team for bringing home 26 Star Awards, including one of Best Category, a Leadership Award, and the prestigious Platinum Award, annually giving to only one school PR team in the state for an outstanding marketing campaign. The team was honored for their McDonald's Texas Invitational Media Transformation social media campaign, which outlined the overwhelming success of their innovative approach to market the largest basketball tournament in the state. This is the first time the team has earned the state level achievement in 20 years. Congratulations to also Art Del Barrio, who did a phenomenal job in bringing a team together. And I want to introduce that team, and I'm going to have them come forward at this time. So congratulations to Art Del Barrio. Congratulations, absolutely, please. To Bruce Stone. Congratulations to Risha Brown. Lori Grande. Rob Smith. Congratulations, Rob. Maria Mata, and Katie Hydrick. This is truly a team award.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Getting more and more awards.
And I also want to continue with the awards. While they are getting ready for their picture and finishing the congratulations, I want to recognize Art Del Barrio on being honored with the 2021 Professional Achievement Award, the top TSPRA Leadership Award given to a school communications professional who exhibits a creative, dedicated, and professional approach to school communication. Congratulations to Art on his achievement. The team also walked away with a gold medal of Best of Category Award for the 2019 Vanguard Community Service Award Program. Congratulations to Risha Brown, Lori Grande, Katie Hydrick, and Maria Mata on this award. Please help me in congratulating them one more time for a great job. Thank you, my communication team.
Who takes the picture if they're all up here?
We have Eduardo.
Oh,
Eduardo.
oh, good. Oh, good. Okay.
Hey,
And with the,
Art,
with the
so-
family, the parents and friends.
That's us. So Art, my understanding is that this is like the Super Bowl of PR and throughout the state. So you guys won the Super Bowl. Yes. Congratulations.
Awesome.
That's the Super Bowl trophy.
How
right there.
exciting.
But one of the things, we had started tracking social media for the tournament. Following year, McDonald's got a new marketing department on the national level, and they came up with a completely different criteria as to what we had to do in order to keep the donation. So we all got together and we came up with a plan to take the stats from the year before and just blow it up. It included kids working at all the campuses, taking pictures, posting them immediately, but we also got all the Twitter and Facebook handles from all the teams, their cities, their chambers, and their news departments in Dallas, San Antonio, Corpus Christi, El Paso. So everything that we blasted out outward many times. And we went from, if you look on here, 486,000 impressions on Twitter to over 1 million.
Wow, awesome.
And there is another number, an engagement rate here on Twitter at 2.3. 1.0, the influencers that are doing things all over the country, they have a 1.0 between a 0.9 and a 1.0. We were at a 2.3.
Wow.
Completely shattered.
Good job.
That's just the hard work of everybody here.
Great job.
Thank you to your team.
So board members, I know this was a long special recognition, but I think it was awesome. We've had an award-winning year with COVID. Despite COVID, we've been named a PISD model district, the largest district in the nation to hold that title. We've had so many gold ribbon schools from children at risk. We've added schools to watch and many more CREST counseling recognitions, CTE awards, fine arts awards, sports recognitions like the ones tonight. And just this week, we brought home the Pasadena Memorial High School State Championship Archery Team. That's 2 years in a row, correct? Thank you. So, wow. And none of this happens by chance. I just want to make sure our public knows that and our community knows that. As you know, the program we have here produces results, and that is through hard work and support. So I commend each of you, the board members, our amazing staff, our students, and the PISD family members that work really hard to make sure we work together to make these opportunities possible. And I say a huge thank you. We're going to look forward to seeing the celebration of the largest graduating class of early college high school students in the state of Texas. How about that? Right here in Pasadena ISD. We also are increasing in our award-winning personalized learning program. We'll celebrate our shining stars, which those are our top student celebrations, and so many others. So just looking forward to exciting, busy end of the school year. So thank you to each and every one of you for supporting us with that. And that is all of our special recognition.
Thank you, Dr. Powell. We have next on the agenda is public comments according to policy BED local, and we have no one signed up. This is related to the items on the open session of the agenda. So let's move to the consent agenda. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Ms. Sullivan, seconded by Mr. Roberts. Discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Personnel section, I'm going to defer to the chairman of our Personnel Committee, and that is Ms. Keano.
I move to approve addendas A through D. Second.
Motion by Ms. Keano, seconded by Ms. Sullivan. Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Ms. Keano, will you introduce our new people that we've named?
I
New
sure will.
administrators?
I sure will.
And they're going to be virtual.
Okay. Do we have Karina Saldana?
Yes.
Hi
Yes.
there.
Karina.
I'd like to welcome you back to Pasadena ISD. You are the new counselor and parent coordinator at Jensen Elementary. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad to be back.
You haven't been gone long.
It seemed like a long time.
Well, we're glad you feel that way. Do you have any family with you this evening?
My husband was here, but of course he just got up. And so just family watching.
Well, wonderful, wonderful. We're glad you're back, and we can't wait to see you around the district.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. How about, do we have Candace Arthur? Ah, there she is.
So,
Hi, congratulations. We would like to congratulate you on obviously being the principal at Parks Elementary. We see you have lots of folks behind you.
yes, I have two of my daughters, Camille and Victoria, my son-in-law, Chris, my husband, Darren, and my mother, Brenda. And then a lot of friends, Pasadena friends.
Well, wonderful. We hear all the great things you're doing there. We can't wait to see what the future holds.
Thank you for this opportunity. Also, some of my Parks family is on the Zoom, so I'm so excited. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Congratulations. Do we have Erica Fernandez? There she is.
I am here.
Hi, congratulations to you. You are
Thank
the
you.
new principal at Mathis Elementary. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
I don't see anybody behind you, but do you have any family? Ah, hello.
This is my daughter. Hang on.
Please introduce.
This is my son and then my fiance, Anthony. Can you see?
Aw, well, wonderful, wonderful. We're very excited for you.
Thank you so much. I'm super excited.
Well, great. We can't wait to see you around as well. Congratulations. And finally, but not least, do we have Edgar Lopez?
Yes, right here.
Hi, Edgar. Congratulations. You are the new principal at Golden Acres Elementary. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Do you have anyone with you this evening?
Yes, I've got a small but tight group here. I've got my boss here, Ms. Sandra Butner. I've got some friends from Austin that are on the Zoom. I've got Charles and Kate Wilder, Jennifer and Jeff Arnett, and also Madeline and Charles Wilder that are here supporting me.
Awesome.
Well, wonderful.
Congratulations.
We're very excited for you as well, and we can't wait to see you around Pasadena as well. Well, we have some wonderful people that we announced this evening, and we're very excited for the district's future. So it was a good night.
Yes. Okay, let's move, the certified personnel and support personnel are for information only. So let's move to the educational section. Consideration and possible approval of the Pasadena ISD extended year programs, including the attached fee structure for summer 2021.
So move.
Second. Marshall, was that you?
Yeah.
Okay, motion by Mr. Kendrick, seconded by Mr. Roberts. Discussion?
You know, board members, we hope to be getting some federal funding from the ESSER funds through the state. So we may be coming back with you for additional programming. As we know, our kids have missed out on a lot due to COVID. And as hard as we've worked, there's still some students that need extra intervention and enrichment during the summer. But for right now, this is our plan until we hear from the state about some additional opportunities. So we like the summer challenge we did last summer, so you'll probably see that come back as well as a few other innovative programs.
Any discussion, any questions from the board?
Just a comment.
Okay.
It's such a well-rounded program that's being presented. I can see that more and more students would like to be able to participate.
Okay, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Consideration and possible approval of Alan Brown, Beverly Whitten, and Donna Summers to act as superintendent designees / alternates for approving staff requests, also referred to as submitting requests to TEA for access to one or more TEA web applications accessed through the Texas Education Agency Secure Environment, TEAS /TEA login teal. This authorization is valid for the calendar year starting May 1st, 2021 to April 30th, 2022.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Roberts, was that right?
Yes, ma'am.
Seconded by Ms. Sullivan. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't ask for discussion. Anybody have any questions? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Consideration and possible approval of the application for TEA missed school day waivers for all campuses.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Ms. Sullivan, seconded by Ms. Keano. Discussion? I have a question. It was, I guess maybe I read it wrong or whatever. Has the state already approved this, Dan?
Okay, so it was a little confusing for us because we had 2 PD days that we had already put in for waivers.
Yeah.
So that was unique from most other districts. So what we had to do on this next agenda item that you'll take action on, I spoke to the deputy commissioner and he said, let's think outside the box. You had a January staff development date, you had an April staff development date. Let's go ahead and make those your waiver PD days. So your board would have to take action on that. Let's give you a waiver for missed school days on the days listed here. And we'll have the minutes that we need. You know, we all go by minutes and not days now. So with a conversation from him, this is the direction we were given.
Very good. That makes good sense to me. I didn't understand as I read it. Any other questions or discussion? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Consideration possible approval of amended professional development waiver days to avoid makeup days.
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Kendrick. Was that you, Ms. Sullivan?
Mr. Kendrick, motion
I know.
and I second.
Yeah. Okay. Motion by Mr. Kendrick, seconded by Ms. Sullivan. Discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Consideration possible approval of purchase of 100 classroom projectors from CDW-G for the cost of $43,305.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Ms. Sullivan. Was that Mr. Fernandez?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, seconded by Mr. Fernandez. Discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Consideration and possible approval of an agreement with Pro Computing to uninstall and dispose of 120 defective Promethean active boards and to install 120 new Promethean active boards using certified Promethean board installation for the amount of $155,400.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Ms. Sullivan, seconded by Mr. Roberts. Discussion?
Comment,
Yeah, I have a question.
Pardon?
comment.
Okay.
You know, when we first put Promethean boards in a number of years ago, we thought that they were the greatest thing since sliced bread. And I thought they were going to last as long as the school did. Unfortunately, they're like so much of our other technology. So I spoke with Mike Marlar today and also with Arthur Allen, and they tell me that these things just wear out. So we need to purchase to make the change for the new ones and to get back to where we need to be for our students.
Absolutely.
I have a question.
Okay.
What is the life?
They're running about 10, 15 years. Oh, Arthur's good. I didn't agree.
And what is the life and what is the life? Is the life like a light bulb or what is
No,
that the
typically
life
they're
of
gonna say the
existence?
life is like 8 to 10 years, okay? These are all 13 to 14 years life. That we've had them 13 to 14 years and we're just
Wow.
replacing them. So we're 3 to 5 years past what they would say end of life is.
Good.
Just curious. I don't know anything about
Yeah,
that.
no problem.
So when it says dispose of, is it kind of, is it a special type of disposing that they have to do? Kind of like, you can't just dump your oil in the
No.
gutter.
Well, they would be responsible for anything in there. You know how they say you don't put a TV in the dump anymore and things like that. They'd be responsible for disposing of it according to, safety rules and stuff like that. And whereas if we didn't make them dispose of it, then we'd be responsible.
Any other
That's not
que-
cheap. That's not cheap because I pay for computing, disposing, and it's
Yeah.
not cheap,
Yeah,
especially things that large.
sure, I can imagine.
Other comments or questions? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Consideration possible approval for the rejection of all responses submitted for CSP 21P-011DG for land cabling E-rate.
So moved.
Second.
Marshall, was that you?
Fred.
Okay, I'm sorry.
The
Fred.
younger Marshall.
Okay, and was that Miss Keano?
No, it's me.
Problem
Miss
is,
Keano.
You can't hear down there, can you?
Okay, it was Miss Sullivan.
Yes.
So motion by Mr. Roberts, seconded by Ms. Sullivan. Discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Consideration possible approval of a resolution to the Texas Association of School Boards for the nomination of Dr. Deanne Powell as Superintendent of the Year.
Hallelujah.
Thank you.
So move, absolutely.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Kendrick, seconded by Ms. Sullivan. Discussion?
Best in Texas.
Absolutely.
Why is she only getting it for 1 year? She's done a tremendous job. since
Absolutely.
Harvey, and we've had every catastrophe here, and her staff have stood against the wind. She's done a
Absolutely.
great job, and if she doesn't get it, I quit.
Stop. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Okay, we've heard the discussion. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Congratulations, Deanne.
Thank you very much.
Consideration possible approval of the Sam Rayburn for the Sam Rayburn High School Texan Battalion Army JROTC Leadership Team to travel to Washington DC, June 18th through 22nd, 2021, to compete in the Joint Leadership and Academic Bowl JLAB Championships.
So move.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Kendrick, was that right? Seconded by Mr. Fernandez. Discussion?
So board members, this is the first travel we brought to you. And of course, this would be contingent on our COVID situation. But they do have to, because of our military agreement, go ahead and make arrangements and of course notify their participation. So we'll continue to monitor that and communicate it with you.
Very good.
Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations to them.
Absolutely.
They're
Any,
phenomenal.
other discussion?
Will First Sergeant Gomez go with them?
Yes, I believe he will be there as well as other members of the team, leadership team.
All right, thank you.
Any other questions, discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Student achievements, and we've seen some of those this evening. Certainly with the Dell Scholars, the basketball team. There's in the book results of the pentathlon for 7th and 8th grades and the Texas Academic Decathlon results. So we congratulate those students, those coaches, those teachers, those sponsors. You know, it takes a village, and including those students. And so we're proud of each and every one of them. We have nothing in policy tonight, so let's move to the financial section. First, consideration and possible approval of budget amendments for February.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Ms. Sullivan, seconded by Mr. Roberts. Discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Operations section, consideration and possible approval of a construction contract for the Bondi Intermediate School HVAC upgrades Phase 2 project in the amount of $1,301,600.
So moved.
Second.
Ms. Sullivan, was that you?
Yes.
Okay, motion by Ms. Sullivan, seconded by Mr. Fernandez. Discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Consideration and possible approval of the budget and design services agreement for the Braden Center Classroom Renovations Project in the amount of $574,500 to be funded by fund balance.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Ms. Sullivan, seconded by Mr. Roberts. Discussion?
Discussion.
Yes.
The, something that, Nia, I guess I need to make the board aware of, and I want to mention to Kevin, is in my business, we deal with a lot of what is called builder's risk type of projects and so on and so forth, and remodeling. Well, since about January or maybe December, what we are seeing is prices are going out the roof, folks. They're going out the roof. And so if you have got a project that you are looking at, whether it's new construction or whether it's remodel, whatever the case may be, you need to get it on the books. You need to get it done. Kevin, you need to figure out how the contractors, because one of the worst things that's out there is lumber. Lumber is, I mean, plywood is unbelievable. So all I'm telling you is I encourage you, if you have a project you need to get started, you do it and come up with some, I don't know if we still have it. I've been thinking about this. Do we still have warehouses, space or anything like that? Or, yeah, you know, and these are just thoughts in my head because what I've been seeing with projects, I mean, I'm having people coming back and saying, hey, these projects are getting a little bit higher. Can we delay them? Well, what the smart people are doing, what I'm seeing is they're going ahead, making the signing the contract, whether it's remodel or new construction, signing the contract, go ahead and getting their products, paying for the products ahead of time. You do not want to wait 3 months, 6 months, a year from now to do that stuff. You need to get it on the books because it's not going to get any better for the next 4 years, trust me. And so the rates are going to go out the roof. So all I'm saying is I suggest that you take care of all this stuff. And if you've got space where people can put equipment and lay down yards, or if you can get a contract signed with, say, a lumber yard or something like that, work with your contractors to figure out how they can do that. I don't, you know the particulars, I don't, but maybe you can hire a contractor. He can go ahead and do the purchase order, buy the materials at today's prices instead of waiting 6 months from now, because I'm gonna tell you, it doesn't look good. So be smart, buy today, don't wait for tomorrow, buy it tomorrow, because it won't, prices are gonna go up. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we went through that one time before, Fred, you remember?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Rebar,
Yes.
cement,
Yeah. Well, it's just
crazy.
I don't, like I said, your connection with your contractor needs to be strong, because, and you need, if you have to buy the materials 6 months, a year in advance, sign the contract, do the purchase order, pick up the material. Do what you have to do.
Yes, steel is double.
Has it?
Yeah.
Since November, the price of steel. And a couple months ago, we purchased steel at a time.
Oh, did you?
Maintenance operations for a laydown area, so that saved us a lot.
Well, that's smart. That
Yeah.
is smart.
Any other discussion or questions? Hearing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Yeah.
Opposed, no. The ayes have it, motion carries. Next is the miscellaneous section. And this is consideration and possible approval of the agreement between Harris County and Pasadena ISD Independent School District relating to joint elections to be held May 1st, 2021, which includes the adoption and use of the new voting equipment, Hart Civic Verity 2.4, certified by the Texas Secretary of State.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Mr. Roberts. Was that you, Ms. Sullivan?
Yes.
Okay. Seconded by Ms. Sullivan. Discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Next, we're going to have topics not listed on the agenda for the public comment, and this is for speakers who are addressing topics not listed on tonight's agenda. These speakers will have 3 minutes to address the board, and Mr. Roberts is going to time keep, and he will let you know when 1 minute, you have 1 minute left. And the only person that is signed up to speak is Ms. Yen Rabe.
Miss Robbie, this is Fred Roberts over here. Can you see me? Your speaker's not on.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. When you see me raise my right hand, you've got 1 minute to finish up, okay?
Okay, well, I'm only speaking for 1 minute and then I will cede my time to Crystal Davila, my
You
colleague.
get 3 minutes.
Okay.
You get 3 minutes.
Yes.
And when you have 1 minute left, I'm gonna raise my right hand, okay?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Just 1 second, I need to, the attorney has let me know, you cannot yield time. There's nothing in policy that allows you to yield time. So you have 3 minutes.
Okay, then if I don't yield time.
No, let me.
Can I? Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Okay. Mr. Roberts will let you know when you have 1 minute remaining, and then your time will be up after 3 minutes. Go ahead.
I can't hear her.
I have a question before I start. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes. My question is, if I cannot yield my time, can I just give my time to Crystal Davila?
No, because you're the one that signed up for the time.
I see.
All speakers must follow the rules that are listed on as part of our policy.
Ms. Morgan, can we start the time?
Yes, let's start the time. So go ahead, Ms. Rabe.
Okay, all right. Good evening, school board and superintendent. My name is Yen Win Rabe, and I'm an educator with 16 years of experience. I just have a few questions about the planned $27 million administration building. The questions are, have the bids for the administration building been issued? And can we have copies of the bids? And who received the bids? Also, what are the companies pre-approved to apply for this contract? And also, I would like to mention that I've been speaking with some teachers at Pasadena ISD, and they've expressed to me that there's been supplies that have been needed, that are needed, that have been cut due to budget constraints, like paper, boxes of paper. Instead of a whole box per semester, is cut down to half a box a semester. And also still, Superintendent Deanne Powell, the question again is about the water issue for students, alternative water, for students who forget to bring their water bottle. How are you handling this situation for students that do not have water at school, drinking water? Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Rabe, for your comments. Next is to set the date for the next regular meeting, suggested April 27th, 2021.
So moved.
Second. Motion by Ms. Keano, seconded by Ms. Sullivan. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Ayes have it, motion carries. Okay, this meeting adjourns 8 p.m. And we thank you for being here.